हेलो एवरीवन, हाउस यू ऑल। आई होप आप सभी लोग अपने घर पे सुरक्षित होंगे और सभी अपने अपने घर पे पढ़ाई कर रहे होंगे। We are studying the chapter number 2 of the Indian Economic Development of class 12 for the commerce and humanities as well. And the chapter number 2 is the common goals of the 5-year plans. Or we can say that this is the chapter or the unit of the NCERT, that is Indian economy during the 1950 to 1990. In this topic, in this chapter, we are going to start our second video, which is based on the types of the economic system. Earlier, we have gone through what is the meaning of the economy, what are the features of the economy, how the economy differs from the economics. So, let's we start the types of the economic system. What is the meaning of the economic system? Economy refers to a system in which all the economic problems are to be studied and are to be solved. किस तरीके की जो प्रॉब्लम्स हैं वो हमने देखनी है इकोनॉमी में, और उन प्रॉब्लम्स को कैसे, हाउ टू बी दीज प्रॉब्लम्स आर टू बी रिजॉल्व, उन्हें कैसे सॉल्व किया जाएगा. सो देयर इज द टाइप ऑफ द इकोनॉमिक सिस्टम. एक्चुअली देयर आर द थ्री डिस्टिंक्ट टाइप ऑफ द इकोनॉमिक सिस्टम, दैट इज द कैपिटलिस्ट इकोनॉमी, socialist economy, and the third one is the mixed economy. What is the meaning of the capitalist economy? First of all, I'll let you know what is the meaning, different meaning of these three types of economic system. In the capitalist economic system, in the capitalist economic system, all the property are controlled and owned by the public sector or the private sector. Capitalist economy means where the portion of the capital is more than the control over the government. It means in which hands the control of the property lies in the hands of the in the capitalist economy. In the capitalist economy, all the control and the control over the assets, control over the property, products, control over the production and the distribution is owned by the private sector. Means all the decisions are undertaken by the private sector itself. प्राइवेट सेक्टर खुद डिसाइड करेगा व्हाट टाइप ऑफ डिसीजंस आर टू बी टेकन, हमें क्या प्रोड्यूस करना है और क्या प्रोड्यूस नहीं करना. एंड इन द is that clear? In this is the capitalist economy, and it is also known as the market economy or the private economy, because all the control is hands to the private sector. All the decisions are taken under the situations of the market. The decisions are taken according to the market situation. If market situation is good, then the decisions are taken accordingly. Next one is the socialist economy. Socialist economy refers to that economy in which all the decisions are undertaken by the government. It means it is completely owned and controlled by the government. The government has to decide what the producer should produce and what the consumer should consume. क्या producer produce करे और क्या consumer consume करे, it is all decided by the government under the socialist economy. That is why it is known as the centrally planned economy. Means all the planning is undertaken by the public sector or the government. Next, the third one is the mixed economy. Mixed economy refers to those economies which has the common features of both capitalist economy as well as socialist economy. It means it contains some good features of the capitalist economy and some good features of the socialist economy. So let me start with the three distinct topics. What is how it differentiate with each other. First of all, the meaning. Capitalist economy refers to those in which the production and distribution completely owned and controlled and operated by the private sector. All the decisions are undertaken by the private sector. The private sector has to decide what type of goods they are going to produce and how these goods are produced, how these goods are distributed among the society. It means they are totally work for, why it is so? Because they are totally working for the profit maximization, and these decisions are undertaken by the market forces, that is demand and supply. If there is these type of economies produce those goods which are completely demanded by the economy. Let me give an example. In this COVID-19 situation, there is a total there is a demand for the PPE kits, masks or the sanitizers as well. In the lockdown period, all the other items are closed down, all the factories are closed down. So those industries which are producing the liquor are going to start to produce the sanitizers. Why it is so? Because sanitizers will also include the 70% alcohol, as we know that, and same the liquor is also is the alcoholic item. So by while the producing of the liquor item, they are going to start off sanitizers. Why? Because there is a market situation. The demand is the sanitizers increases according to the liquor. So instead of the producing of liquor, they are going to start to produce of sanitizers. Same as well, those industries which are producing the mechanical items starting to produce the ventilators. Those industries which are producing the cloth items starting to producing the masks and the PPE kits. Why? Because the economy supplies those goods which are demanded by the society. Clear? It means the decisions are taken by the demand and supply. If there is a good demand, then there is a supply is there. Is that clear? Next, in the socialist economy is totally controlled, owned, and operated by the government. It means the government has to decide what the producer should produce and what the consumer should consume. क्या producer produce करे और क्या consumer consume करे, it is totally decided by the central government. There is no control in the hands of the private sector. All the decisions undertaken by the government, and government has to decide what type of goods are to be produced, what type of goods are to be consumed. Why it is so? Because these types of economic system are based on the maximum to maximum social welfare of the society. Third one is the mixed economy. It has the common features of both the capitalist economy and the socialist economy. Actually, we will study these features according to the differences. So you get to know how the mixed economy has the common features of both types of economy. Second one is tools. How the decisions are undertaken by the capitalist economy. First of all, we have to know what is the motive of the capitalist, socialist, and mixed. Capitalist economy motive is maximum profit. They has to maximize their profit. But in this case, there has to social welfare. If we are going to start the maximum to maximum profit, we requires the maximized profit, then we have to undertake the decisions on the basis of the demand and supply. That what the supplier will produce, the producer will produce those goods according to the conditions of the market. If there is a demand for those goods, then the supplier will start to produce those items. If there is a demand of the liquor, then he will start to produce liquor. If there is a demand of any other item, then he will start to produce those items. Is that clear? It means this is undertaken by the market forces, that is demand and supply. Whereas in this case, the main motive of the socialist economy is to the social welfare. If there is a maximum social welfare is required, then the government has to decide what type of goods are to be produced, what type of the services are to be distributed among the society. Let me give an example to you also. In this economic system, आप सभी को याद होगा एक टाइम ऐसा था कि जो अनियन है उसके अनियन के जो प्राइसेस थे वो बहुत ज्यादा इंक्रीज हो गए थे. When the prices hike by the 120 or 150 per kg, then the government starts to import the onion from the Turkey also. Why the government import those items or the vegetables like that? Because the government requires the maximum welfare. If the maximum welfare is required, then the decisions are taken by the central government. And same as well, in this case, both the private sector and the government sector undertake the decisions accordingly. If there is a welfare is required, then the government intervenes. If there is a no harm of the motives of the society, there is no harm of the human rights, then the private sector can operate as well. It means both the private and the government sectors undertake the decisions. For example, in India, the telecom industry is owned by both private sector as well as public sector. As the public sector, there is a BSNL, and in the private sector, Jio, Airtel, Vodafone, etc. So both private sector and government sector can operate. In the third, the ownership of property. In this, decisions are taken by the private sector. It means all the control of the property in the hands of the private sector. In this case, the ownership of property lies in the hands of the government, and in this case the control over the property with the hands of both the government and the private sector, BSNL and Jio. Next motive, its main motive is maximum profit. Its main motive is social welfare. Whereas the mixed economic system, the main motive, mixed economic system has the motive of welfare along with the maximization of profit. Profit को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा करते हुए अपने को welfare भी करना है society का. Next है distribution of income. It is very important point. In this case, there is an unequal distribution of the income among the society. Why? दुनिया की अपन कहें सबसे जो टॉप 10 कंपनीज हैं, टॉप 10 कंपनीज ज्यादातर टॉप 10 कंपनीज में टॉप 6 कंपनीज आर ऑपरेटेड थ्रू द कैलिफोर्निया और द अमेरिका. सारी 10 कंपनियों में से 6 कंपनियां कहां से ऑपरेट करती हैं? अमेरिका से. एंड द टोटल नेटवर्थ ऑफ दीज कंपनीज इज जस्ट इक्वल टू द टोटल जीडीपी ऑफ द हाफ वर्ल्ड. मतलब इन 6 कंपनियों को अगर बेच दिया जाए तो इनसे आने वाला पैसा इतना होगा कि आप आधी दुनिया को खरीद सकते हो. आधी दुनिया की जीडीपी के बराबर है. इट मींस देयर इज एन अनइक्वल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन. सम classes are very high or the rich class and some of are very poor. कुछ तो बहुत अमीर होंगे और कुछ बहुत गरीब होंगे. इंडिया में अगर मैं इस चीज का आपको एग्जांपल दूं, आप देखिए जितनी भी हमारे जो पॉश कॉलोनीज हैं, उन पॉश कॉलोनी के पास में स्लम एरियाज भी हैं. सम अपने आप डेवलप होता जा रहा है. तो अनइक्वल है, कुछ बहुत अमीर है और कुछ बहुत गरीब होंगे. In this case, there is an equal distribution because all the peoples or the individuals are equal in the consideration of the government. In the from the point of view of the government, all the individuals or the institutions are equal. So there is a equal distribution. In this case, the quite equal distribution is there. Quite equal means जो ज़्यादा मेहनत करेगा वो ज़्यादा पैसे कमाएगा, जो कम मेहनत करेगा वो कम पैसे कमाएगा. Next हमारे पास control of the government. In this case, there is a less to less control of the government. Means only the defense at public administration and law and order are undertaken by the government sector. Apart from that, all the sectors are controlled and operated by the private sector. Means there is a less to less control of the government. Government operates on the 3 sectors. First of all, the defense. किसी भी देश की आर्मी प्राइवेट सेक्टर की नहीं है. Public administrations like the RAS, IAS officers of our country. And third one is the law and order. Law and order means the police force or the जुडिशरी मशीनरी एक्सेट्रा. ये हर कंट्री के अंदर ये 3 डिपार्टमेंट, 3 सेक्टर्स केवल किसके हाथ में है? गवर्नमेंट के हाथ में. अपार्ट फ्रॉम बाकी के सब प्राइवेट सेक्टर. इन दिस एवरीथिंग इज डिसाइडेड बाय द गवर्नमेंट. गवर्नमेंट हैज टू डिसाइड व्हाट द प्रोड्यूसर शुड प्रोड्यूस एंड व्हाट द कंज्यूमर शुड कंज्यूम. एंड इन दिस इट इज टोटली कंट्रोल्ड अप टू द एक्सटेंट. इट इज इन दिस द कंट्रोल ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट अप टू द एक्सटेंट. इट मीन्स जहां जरूरत होगी वहां तक गवर्नमेंट का कंट्रोल है. बाकी का पूरा ऑपरेशन अपन किसको दे देते हैं? प्राइवेट सेक्टर को. For in this example, the possible examples of capitalist, socialist and mixed, its possible examples are USA, Japan, UK, etc. In this, Hungary, बुल्गारिया या फिर फॉर्मर चाइना ऑफ द 1970s टू द 1980s. 1970 से 1980 का जो चाइना था वो कम्युनिस्ट चाइना था. आप लोगों वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी दिस टॉपिक इन ब्रॉड मैनर इन द चैप्टर नंबर 10. पर उससे पहले हमारे पास ये हंगरी जो फॉर्मर चाइना ऑफ द 1970s है, कम्युनिस्ट चाइना था जिसमें सारे डिसीजन कौन लेता था? केवल गवर्नमेंट. एंड द थर्ड वन इज द मिक्स्ड इकोनॉमिक सिस्टम लाइक इंडिया. इंडिया में बोथ द प्राइवेट एंड द पब्लिक सेक्टर्स आर ऑपरेटेड इन द दे आर कोएग्जिस्ट. दोनों के दोनों एग्जिस्ट करते हैं. लेकिन अब इसके अलावा हमारे पास में एक क्वेश्चन और अराइज होता है, द फॉरमोस्ट क्वेश्चन, why the Indian economy of the mixed economic system, whereas they can opt the capitalist, they can opt the socialist. So answer is that in the capitalist economic system, some economists are in the favor of India has to opt capitalist. Some are in the favor of the socialist. Why it is so? Some are in favor of the capitalist economy because कुछ लोग ये चाहते थे कि हमारे पास क्या था? We are totally exploited and stagnated by the British colonial rule. ब्रिटिश कॉलोनियल रूल में हमें पूरी तरीके से स्टैग्नेट थे, पूरी तरीके से एक्सप्लॉइटेड थे बाय द ब्रिटिशर्स, सो दैट वी डू नॉट हैव द मच अमाउंट ऑफ द मनी और द रिसोर्सेज. सो दे आर गोइंग टू suggest that we have to follow the capitalist economic system. Means where is the private sector is where the importance to the private sector is given more, then we can earn more profit. So they are in the favor of the capitalist economy. Some are in favor of the socialist economy. Why? Socialist economy's main consideration is the social welfare. If there is a main consideration of social welfare, then they suggest that we have to follow the socialist economy, because we have the exploitation by the Britishers और by since 200 years. पिछले 200 साल से हम लोगों ने उनका exploitation झेला था, so that there is a requirement of the welfare of the society. So they suggest the socialist economy. So some economics are in favor of the capitalist and some are in favor of socialist. और सबसे मेन बात, केवल इससे काम नहीं चल सकता, वेलफेयर अगर करना है ऑब्वियसली बात है जरूरी था, बट फॉर द वेलफेयर वी रिक्वायर द मनी. We do not have the money or the resources, so we had they suggest to follow the capitalist economy. But in the capitalist economy, there is the absence of the social welfare. There is no social welfare. Private sector is totally concentrated on the profit. They are totally, their main consideration is the profit. So वो केवल अपना profit कमाते. There is the absence of the social welfare. So but the social welfare is also required by the economy. So the Indian economy, some Indian economists suggest that we have to follow the mixed economic system, in which we can opt the good features of the capitalist economy and same as the good features of the socialist economy. So this is the type of the economic system. बाकी का जो हमारा नेक्स्ट टॉपिक होगा, वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी व्हाट टाइप ऑफ द कॉमन गोल्स एंड व्हाट इन द प्लानिंग पीरियड एंड व्हाट इज द पर्सपेक्टिव प्लानिंग इन द 5 year plans, etc. Till that, please stay at your home, stay safe, stay educated.